Hi, I'm Mr. Huber, and in this video we're going to talk about exercise 9a5. So we have to convert the radian measure to the degree measure. Well, the first few exercises are very easy. Pi thirds, well, that's obviously 60 degrees. That corresponds to 60 degrees. Then pi quarters corresponds to 45 degrees. Always try to imagine what it means. Well, it's half a circle, the circumference of half a circle, divided by 4. Well, that's 180 divided by 4, that's 45. 5 pi sixths, well, you have 30 degree is pi over 6, so 5 times that, so it's 150 degrees. Corresponds to 150 degrees. But you could do it like this: 5 pi over 6 over 2 pi times 360. Because this is the part, 5 pi over 6, that's the part of 2 pi times 360, above 2 pi times 360. So you can easily simplify this, because this would be 5 pi over 12 pi times 360. So you can lose the pi here. Then you divide by 12. That's just 30. So 5 times 30, that's 150 degrees. You could do it like this, but it's easier to just think about it here. For example, pi thirds is 60 degrees. You have 2 pi thirds, so this corresponds to 120 degrees. 3 pi halves, well, pi halves is 90 degrees. 3 times that, so that corresponds to 270 degrees. 5 pi thirds is 60 degrees, times 5, that corresponds to 300 degrees. Now here, this is 1.22 over 2 pi times 360. Look, you can't find it in here, so it's 1.22 above 2 pi of 360. So that's the part of the whole thing. It's 1.22 out of this 2 pi times the 360, and for that we need a calculator. So 1.22 divided by 2 pi. 2 pi times 360. Oh, need times here. So it's corresponds approximately to 69.9 degrees, 90 degrees. And same thing here. So this is the part of 2 pi times 360. It's like when I talked in the exercise before, 50/360th of 2 pi. Now this is 4.63, the part 4.63 of 2 pi of this thing. Okay, so let's type this in. 4.63 divided by 2 pi times 360 times 360. Well, that's approximately equal to 265.28 degrees. Well, you know 2 pi is 6.28. So the fraction is 4.63 over 6.28. Well, 4.63 over 6.28, because pi is approximately 3.14. So 2 pi will be 6.28. So that's the fraction of the whole revolution or 1 turn. Here you could say it's 1.22 over 6.28. Now that's the fraction of the whole revolution, of the full turn, which in this case was 69.90. So you work with the fraction of the whole turn. So that's the fraction of the whole turn, like it was here, 50 degrees over 360. That's the fraction of the whole turn here being 2 pi. Well, the full turn here being 360 degrees. So I hope it wasn't too difficult to understand. See you on the next one.